Okay, so here's the machine I want to build. That's there, incomplete. Whoops. So what am I up to? This, I just drew up the little first version of that reciprocator, but I've still got to draw up the software for the multiplier. But the software is done for the reciprocator at a pretty POV sort of 70% error, but it still is there. The mole's got better error than the reciprocator does, but I've got to turn it into planes, and they're a bit trickier than lines are. But it's just the same thing. They just have an X offset, and they have a Z offset, and then they have two slopes. Yeah, they've got two slopes. And they have two inputs. So they just have two slopes, two inputs, two and three offsets. Yeah. The high part on it, the high part in this computer is that big. It's just not that bad if you repeat using it over time over a delay line or something. It's actually not that much space to take up. So I need the proper circuit for the reciprocator, and then I need the software, and then the circuit for the mole. And if I do that, done, 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 done. All that's done. And then I've got to quickly do the sine gen and the cosine gen, and the software for that's done, but I've got to convert it to hardware. And the ramp converter, that's sort of the same thing. Then I'm sort of down simulating it, and it's slowed me down majorly. That I can't get a decent current supply working in Falstad, so I could never ever test anything for real. But yeah, but then I've got to build something in real life. But I'm real close. A little bit longer. So then just do the amp, fan out, max and the min. And it's pretty much all done then, because those outs are done. Then I get the whole thing done, and I'm just down one freaking oscillator to get it to run. And so, well, why don't you, for the oscillator, use, you know, a sonic coupler for it, because it puts out AC, so you can sonic couple an oscillator. But the only problem is it needs a high voltage converter on its output, because you gotta come out the speaker. You gotta come out electrostatic speaker, so you possibly could do the feedback on the OSC with electrostatic speaker if it helped. But basically, as soon as you get that out, I bet the Oscars go away.